Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream, for the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not what they seem. Life is real, life is earnest, and the grave is not its goal. Dust thou art, to dust returneth, was not spoken of the soul.
A story can be told. A story can be told of how modern education lost its way in the purposes of intellectual and moral wisdom. I would argue that classical education is uniquely poised now to respond.
We've taken it upon ourselves to gather this big tent of classical educators from across the country to really go deeper, to understand better the tradition that we've inherited and the resources needed to sustain it.
Classical education considers knowledge, for all its uplift and liberation, to be a precursor to wisdom.
If you want to know what a school really believes, look at how the adults treat one another. Look at how they work together. Look at how they speak to one another. And look at how they have built the systems to deeply love one another where they're at.
He said, you know that you're more than a bird because God will send people to love you. And from preschool to law school, God always sent people like you to love me.
A good education is one that ultimately gives the individual an opportunity to flourish as an adult, irrespective of where life's journey takes them.
We're not just giving them knowledge either. We're also trying to develop them morally. We're trying to develop them into something other than what they are now, so that they can go out into the world later and be somebody.
I am glad for my heart. I am glad for my heart.
Our work today is to engage our time with the resources that we have, to be hopeful, forward-looking, and to know that the lessons of the past are ours to be prudently deployed for generations of students ahead. Brothers and sisters, we have an essential part to play in an unfinished history. Thank you.